Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. I hope you guys are doing well. Here with an energy check-in for all of you. So I added the different layers today. So what we're going to look at is what is the general energy that masculine and feminine are holding on this journey at this time, just in general on their own personal journey. We're going to look at their overall energy. Then we're going to look at what is the most significant energy that they're holding towards each other. And then we're going to go into the energies of feminine and masculine as related to each other. Then we're going to look at the connection, and then we're going to look at where is this connection headed, okay? The cards are very, very interesting. I haven't started channeling yet. As you guys know, I channel real time once I turn on the camera. So if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to my website at queenoflight1111.com. And this is just a reminder, only through Friday, 2 more days. I will be offering, so Friday the 30th, I believe. Friday the 30th. I am offering a special $20 off my Twin Flame Extended reading. So that offer of $20 off the 45-minute extended reading is only through this Friday. In order to book that, you must email me, please, at queenoflight1111@gmail.com. Do not book it online. For the special, I will send you a link to purchase that reading at the special price. In the Twin Flame Extended reading, we will look at your energy, the masculine's energy, and that's how you guys are relating to each other. We'll look at the energy of the connection, and that's one deck that I use. I bring in another deck in this extended reading, and we look at the blocks and challenges of the connection. So what may be blocking your masculine, the feminine, what may be blocking the connection, and then we close with potential future energies. That reading is not a video reading. It is through Skype if you are international, or over the phone if you are located in the United States. So again, if you want to purchase that reading with me at the special rate of $20 off the listed price, email me at queenoflight1111@gmail.com, and I'm happy to send you the link for payment. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with the overall energies, okay? So we're going to start with our feminine. What's going on with our feminine today? Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So what feminine's really going through right now, what I'm really feeling is she's feeling abandoned. She's feeling lack. She is feeling, maybe she's having some money issues. Maybe she's feeling rejected or abandoned by her masculine or other people in her, in her circle. But there is an energy of just feeling a little left out, feeling a little abandoned. And so she's in this energy with the Knight of Swords clarifying it. She was wanting to get out of that energy. She's wanting to just charge out of that energy. Another message that I'm getting with the Knight of Swords is that maybe this being shut out energy has occurred through a tough conversation, whether with people in her friend group, family, masculine. And so I'm really feeling like things were not very friendly as far as divine feminine feeling like she's been rejected, or she's rejected someone. So I do feel like there is some fierce energy here around communication. And she is processing that energy at this time as part of her own energy on her journey. So in her overall energy, justice, she wants justice. Okay, she wants karma to be paid. She wants this energy of fairness. She wants this energy of balance, specifically from her King of Pentacles. This is her divine masculine. She wants justice. She wants balance. She wants fairness with the King of Pentacles, with her masculine, because there has been an ending to a new beginning, okay, that she thought was occurring. And so now she's operating in this sadness, in this loss. There is some grieving that she is healing at this time. She's really working with her spirit guides and her angels to heal, to bring things back into harmony on her journey, because she is walking away from a very, very difficult and painful ending. And that could be an ending with friends or family members, ending with the masculine, but definitely she is in this energy of There's justice, there's some karma, there's something that needs to be paid forward, okay, or paid to her. So I always say, hey, forgiveness, you do that for yourself. You don't wait for that from someone else, or else you might be waiting a lifetime or several lifetimes. Forgiveness is always for you, okay? You forgive. You don't wait for people to, forgive, ask you for forgiveness, right? So there clearly someone has shown you something and has brought fairness and karma and balance into your journey. And so we have to try to look at it the other way. Divine masculine, and I did a whole podcast on forgiveness and detachment and letting go. There's like a bunch of different podcasts. So take a look at that and see if that might help you. So now, what is divine masculine's overall energy? 8 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. So he is raring to go. He wants to move forward. He wants to communicate. He wants to start moving ahead on his journey because he has gained some sort of knowledge. He has gained some sort of clarity, okay? So what's interesting for divine masculine is he's like wanting to move. He's like wanting to go. But guess what? 7 of Pentacles. There's an energy of a pause here. There's an energy of the unknown. There are some fears that he's processing, and those fears are keeping him stuck. It is keeping him in mental conflict from his intuition. And so he's extremely burdened about any leap of faith that he might want to take at this time. And so he's at a standstill. He does not have the opportunity right now to move towards his 10 of Cups or any happiness. What I'm really getting, and what you're going to see as we continue this reading, is that the divine is keeping him in suspension, because this has been a masculine that's just like, okay, I think I got it, and let me charge ahead, and then he just screws it all up, right? With whatever it is that he's doing. And so the divine is saying, hey, you have the clarity, now gain the knowledge and the experience from that clarity, from that truth, and practically apply yourself. Do not charge ahead without the experience, without really grounding that energy. And so he's like, okay, I'm ready to go. I have the clarity. I know what my truth is. And Spirit's like, no, here's the pause, because things are still unknown. You are still stuck around your intuition. And so there's this burden of this new beginning that he wants to charge towards, but he's not allowed to. 2 of Swords. He has this mental conflict around his happiness, and he must stay in the energy of further enlightening himself before Spirit is, or the divine or the universe is going to allow him to move forward. Okay, that's good. So what is the most significant energy that masculine and feminine are holding towards each other at this time? Okay, bottom of the deck. There is this energy of meditation and spiritual escape. So I really feel like they have been in this energy where, they're dreaming, they're meditating, they're contemplating this destiny. They're contemplating changes. They're contemplating their cycle. They're contemplating this energy of, how do I get the wheel moving again or not moving again? So divine feminine's overall energy towards her masculine is very interesting. So I'm going to show you these side by side. Divine feminine, number 10. Divine masculine, number 11. Look at divine feminine's energy. Holding on to everything, not sharing anything. I know better. I learned my lessons. I learned my lessons from the 20 million times that you've come back and forth. This is why Spirit and the universe is saying, no, masculine, you can't run back to her this time. It's because she's in this energy of, I'm going to hold on to my knowledge. I'm going to hold on to my experience. I'm going to hold on to all of this, because I've learned my lesson time and time again from you, masculine, and I need to heal. 4 of Swords. I need to heal from this latest debacle. And divine masculine's like, I'm ready to play these tunes. I'm ready to come into this union, that 10 of Cups, right? He's like, how do I work together with you? How do I bring harmony? How do I bring balance? How do I, Knight of Cups, take action towards you and bring you my romantic gesture again? I love that he's in this energy, but it's just showing me he hasn't quite learned, okay? We all have to start somewhere, but this is telling me, look at this yin yang. This is an energy of balance. He's really got to balance this out for movement into union this time, because feminine's like, I've been down this road before. I am hurt. I am healing. I have retreated from you, and I'm holding on to this experience and this knowledge because I can't make the same mistakes again. And divine masculine's like, I know it. I got the clarity. How do we balance this out? How do we work together? How do we come into this harmony? Because I want to move forward in love. All right, gotta love the guy, gotta love him. But you know what? You gotta learn the lesson, because divine feminine's like, I know better. I know better. And you do, divine feminine. And masculine, you've got to ground this energy and come forward in king energy. So what is divine feminine's overall energy and masculine's overall energy towards each other? Okay, so this is their overall energy, head, heart, and how they are showing up in their environments towards each other. Okay, so divine feminine, she's gone through a cycle completion. She is really trying to, finish off these barriers, right? I just feel like her peace has been taken from her. She's really has been defensive and guarded, as you can see in her significant overall energy. And so she's really wanting to complete these barriers so that she can be open to something fresh and innocent as far as a new beginning with divine masculine. But I do feel like she's got a big wall up based on whatever has happened between them as of late, okay? Now, divine masculine's energy towards the feminine is Nine of Wands. He's very wounded by this aggressive communication. Knight of Swords, remember, that is the clarifier to divine feminine's overall energy, and he's in a great deal of anxiety and stress, and he is worried. He is very worried about his future with divine feminine. He's got a lot of wounds. He's not necessarily going to give up. He wants to charge ahead, but Spirit is saying no. Spirit saying no. Not right now. You've got to complete the cycle. Okay, so divine feminine's overall energy towards divine masculine, her most significant overall energy, Nine of Pentacles. She's like, single and fabulous. I am going to work on myself. I'm going to work on my business. I'm going to work on my empire. I'm going to nurture myself. And that is where I'm going to take all of this passion and I'm going to put it into me. That's what divine feminine's doing. She's like, no, I'm single. I'm fabulous. I need to get my confidence back. And I'm putting all of this passion into me. And divine masculine, Two of Swords. Again, remember, he got the Two of Swords with his 10 of Cups. Here it is, divine feminine. His happiness is blocked at this time. So in his overall energy, his most significant overall energy towards divine feminine is, there is this stalemate. There is this conflict with his Empress, with his divine feminine, who he is acknowledging is his divine feminine, okay? Because of secrets. Because of secrets. Because of miscommunication. Things that, listen, secrecy and privacy are two different things. You can be private all day long, but if you're keeping a secret, that's deception. And so this is this conflict at this time with feminine. Feminine is like, buddy, I'm on my journey. I do want this justice, right? Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. He shows up in her overall energy, and she's like, no, I'm going to be single, fabulous, on my spiritual journey, taking care of myself, my business, my body, my spirit, my soul, and that's what I'm putting my passion into. And divine masculine's like, I am in a whole lot of conflict over this stalemate. There is a stalemate with my divine feminine. There is a block with my divine feminine because of my secrets. Now, what is the most significant thought that divine feminine has towards her masculine? Tower card. Things have crumbled for her. Okay, where she thought that they may have been heading into union, the divine has come in and said, no, feminine, you're not headed into union, because there are third party energies. There was sadness, there was grief, there was betrayal, there were secrets, and it was repetitive. It was repetitive. So her most significant thought towards her masculine is, the divine has come in and crumbled this union again because of third parties, because it was repetitious. We were building on a faulty foundation. And this is exactly why her most significant energy towards divine masculine, this Three of Swords, she's healing it. She's like, I knew better. I knew better. Thank God for the universe. Thank God the divine. Thank God for stepping in, because they were building on something that was the same old crap that maybe looked a little different, but it was exactly similar. Maybe not exactly, but it was similar. Okay. What is the most significant thought that divine masculine has towards divine feminine? Two of Pentacles, juggling, imbalance. There is an imbalance with Queen of Wands. Now, the only time I feel like it's third party when I ask about environment, but these questions, these first three questions are specifically what is divine masculine's most significant thought towards divine feminine, that he juggled a confident, magnetic, charismatic queen. And he must evolve this behavior. He must change this. He must grow. There's no more juggling of the Queen of Wands. His most significant thought is, I juggled her. This is the Three of Swords. I juggled her. Okay? So now, what is the most significant feeling that divine feminine has towards divine masculine? The Death card. I feel like we got the Death card for her here. Look at this. The end of the new beginning. So in her heart, this is what she's healing, right? This heartache that she has. Yeah, it's the end. It's the end. In her heart space, she's really processing and ending, the ending of any movement forward. Okay, and she's really trying to hone in these thoughts, hone in these feelings where she's heartbroken. And this is why she's transferring all of this passion into herself. This is what you guys should be doing. This is what masculine and feminine energies need to be doing, is remember, this is union of self. This is telling me that someone got attached to a goal, attached to union, and then boom, here we are again. What is the most significant feeling for divine masculine that he has towards his feminine? The Devil card. There is this shadow over him. He's feeling very restricted. Remember, he has the clarity. He wants to move forward, but boom, Spirit's like, pause over the fear. Your intuition is stuck and you are burdened about a new beginning. And no, you can't have the Ten of Cups right now. You can't. So he's like, in his heart, he's in his shadow. He's in his shadow. King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles here in her overall energy. Masculine is feeling very restricted because he knows. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this. It says justice. Anyway, I don't know if you guys can see it. But anyway, it's justice. He knows that he must bring harmony and balance and justice to divine feminine. And look, you can't make this up. Justice, King of Pentacles. In his heart, he knows. But that devil energy is keeping him from doing it. Okay? How is masculine showing up in divine feminine's environment? How is the divine masculine showing up in her environment? He is helping her stay in her Empress power. Why? Because she's in this Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. By what he has done, she is channeling the energy to herself. And in her environment, she is an Empress, because the divine masculine, remember, these are not good or bad things. Our egos being bruised, right? Being sad. Those are all vibrations that keep us in our ego. Devil card, right? But our higher selves knows that everything that is happening for a reason. It's happening for our highest good. I know it doesn't feel like that. I know it. I understand it. I'm a human being too. But look at how he's helping her. He's helping her stay in her power, in her environment. Hermit card. He's helping her continue to soul search, continue to evolve, to show her that everything is going to be okay. I am divine masculine. We will have success. How is divine? I think that's beautiful, by the way. So let's pause on that and take that in. Because he is showing her through her soul search, by her focusing on herself, that everything's going to be okay. He's telling her in meditation, in isolation, that everything is going to be okay. I love that. I love that. How is divine feminine showing up in divine masculine's environment? Look at this, the Star card. if he looks out at the stars at night, if he's connecting to his higher self, she is there offering him guidance, the light, healing, and cleansing. Okay, maybe he looked at the super moon, the pink moon that just happened, the full moon, and maybe he saw a bunch of stars and he was thinking about his feminine and how he needs to make things correct. Justice card again. Justice in the heart, justice in the environment, and this is her justice card. She's like, yeah, you're not going to get in unless you set things right. And so when he looks at the stars, when he connects to his higher self, when he is, you know, being guided through the light, he knows that he must bring balance to his twin flame because she is the one. Because she's the one. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. So now let's take a look at the current connective energy. And we have the bottom of the deck is the World card with the 10 of Wands and Saturn restriction, the World card again. So there is a cycle that's completing, but it is very difficult to complete right now. Okay, there's still restrictions around this because people need to take responsibility, be accountable, and place boundaries. This is why he's not being let out of the gate at this time. He knows he needs to bring justice. So what's happening in the connection is, yeah, we're completing big burdens, but there's still restrictions from this completion because one or both are not taking responsibility or applying good boundaries at this time. So now let's take a look and see what's going on in the connection. Okay, so what's happening in the connection? First card, Eight of Swords. There's this mental conflict. Where do we get the Eight of Swords with Divine Masculine? Where is he stuck? In his intuition, right? This is like his 3D self just wants to get going, blah, blah, blah. Forget about grounding everything. No. He's got to use his intuition. He's got to connect to his higher self in order to come in for full sacred union this time. So there is this mental conflict because he's not quite the emperor yet, okay? He needs to take baby steps. He can't be rushing in. So guess what they did? This is that rush in. This is that energy of leadership. This is the energy of someone who's a visionary and taking action. Well, they're suspending him so he can further enlighten and really become intelligent this time, okay? Because this union is here. Because the feminine is the empress. She is the empress. He needs to get back into that emperor energy. There's the union with the empress, which is what they both desire, what they both yearn for. But there is an observation that is occurring at this time around fears. Where did we get that? Right here, the Moon card with the Seven of Pentacles. There's a pause because of fears about whether or not one or both have developed, okay? I feel like both have work to do, but masculine certainly is not quite the emperor again. He was, you know, listen, the empress even gets kicked off her throne, right? And then we go into all these other energies, and this is what's happening with the masculine. He's got to get back in the masculine energy before spirit's going to let him, you know, loose. So this is mental conflict that the masculine is going through. He's got to take baby steps. This visionary energy, he's got to, you know, hang a little bit longer to continue to release some bad behaviors and come forward intelligently in the form of further enlightenment, because the union is still here. The empress is ready for the union, okay? But I do feel like they're both yearning it. But this is the thing for the feminine. Continue to put the energy into self, into the self journey, okay? And this observation of these fears around development will clear up as you both come into this energy of just trust, faith, and surrender. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Don't fight what's happening. If you fight what's happening, you're going to be uncomfortable, because when you are in the hanged man's energy, they've got you hanging here. Like if you move one way, you're going to pull a muscle in your back. You move the other way, you know, you might get a hernia or something, right? So it's like, just hang there. Look at things from another perspective. Take in the information. Don't fight this energy. Don't fight it. Okay? So now, I was just curious, where is this connection headed? And I specifically chose the before and after tarot deck for this part of the reading. Because I was just kind of like, all right, how are we starting this journey or not starting this journey again? And I thought what was really beautiful was that this Fool card came out for the before tarot. So this is the energy of this fresh start again into something long-term. 10 of Pentacles. There is a desire, right? So where are we headed? We're looking at taking a leap of faith again towards something beautiful, towards something tangible, towards a legacy in the 5D, but there is uncertainty, hence the Moon card. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at where we could potentially be headed next in the connection. First card out. Here's the Moon. We got the Moon a lot. Where do we get the Moon? We got the Moon with divine masculine. We got the Moon in the connective energy. Look at this card. In this card, the universe is lighting the way. The path is being illuminated about what needs to be cut out, what needs to be cut out of this equation, because it has been a burden, a huge cross to bear. And then this is telling me we cut it out. Page of Swords again. We cut it out together, and we come out of this 8 of Swords energy. Where do we get the 8 of Swords? Right here in the connection, right? With the Emperor. So once we cut things out, we help cut each other out of this mental conflict for this new beginning. And then here was that gift from the divine before that must end, that had to end, so we could go back into hermit mode to do some final hard work. And now there is this 10 of Pentacles, this legacy that we want to create, that we are going to hold on to. Victory. We know we're going to be successful, and that is exactly what divine masculine is saying to divine feminine in her environment, that stay in your power, babe. Stay in your power. Continue to connect to self, because I am divine masculine. Everything's going to be okay. We will have success. And look at this. Where is it headed? Victory, success. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Don't fight it. What's happening now is very, very tough. It's tough. It's difficult. It's painful. It's like you've been blindsided, but everything is going to be okay. All right. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And remember, to get that special rate on my Twin Flame extended reading, you must email me at queenoflight1111@gmail.com, and I will send you the link for the discounted price. Have a great day, everybody. That offer is only good through Friday. Bye.